LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham hews close to the series' formula of uncomplicated action and reverent charm, and you can't go too far wrong with that. But after the impressive freedom of LEGO Batman 2 and LEGO Marvel, Beyond Gotham feels far more restrictive in scope, and its inconsistent tone sometimes seems to mock the great DC Comics source material it should be celebrating.
Man, they told me I was coming to direct a hard-hitting documentary on everyday life in the Batcave, not this garbage.
This galactic-scale story isn't as strong or focused as other recent LEGO superhero games, but Brainiac, Lex Luthor, and the Joker and all the other villains managed to keep the interest high through most of the 10 hours it took me to finish the campaign. Like the Marvel game, Beyond Gotham celebrates a large roster of characters and frequently shakes up the action by switching out playable characters at each checkpoint in a mission. You may be playing as Batman and Robin one moment, and then as Green Lantern and Martian Manhunter the next, and each has a unique combination of abilities. It's great that you can load specific checkpoints of missions for free play or story mode this time as well, which makes finding all those little secrets so much more convenient. I was impressed at how much more there is to do after the story's over, including some neat missions you have to find yourself by exploring the world. There's a fantastic mission that recreates the old Adam West Batman TV show. There are also options to explore the Hall of Justice and Hall of Doom, which are super fun, as is unlocking obscure characters from the DC canon. It's clear the game makers love that source material. The core gameplay, which consists of straightforward combat, loads of enjoyable exploration, and some light puzzle elements, is right in line with what the series has delivered over the last few games. But the new suit system is a big improvement. Characters like Batman, Robin, and Cyborg can discover a variety of suits that allow them to change their power setups on the fly. And once you encounter an obstacle, a quick button press instantly swaps you to the suit that's appropriate to the situation. It's great for keeping the pace of the action smooth and fun. Despite the cosmic scale of the plot, this is a disappointingly small in-game world. Instead of freely roaming through the streets of Gotham or Metropolis like in LEGO Batman 2, you're mostly just running back and forth between the Batcave and the Watchtower in between missions. There are limited open-world options for the various Lantern planets, but those aren't part of the main story and are generally small, and there's just not much to do there.
This looks like it could be fun. After the tour, of course.
Given how much the developers clearly love the source material, it's weird that they're so inconsistent with tone, and at times seem to go out of their way to make me feel like I wasn't in the DC universe at all. When Brainiac comes to Earth, for example, we don't get to battle him in iconic DC locations like Smallville or Paradise Island. No, Brainiac just terrorizes Paris or Pisa. A third of the story also takes place on Lantern worlds, which gives the game a more generic sort of sci-fi feel. Beyond Gotham ends up having a sort of unfocused quality that disappointed me as a big DC fan. There are also some really distracting and annoying cameos. Instead of DC's quintessential everyman Jimmy Olsen, for instance, this game's ubiquitous hanger-on is late-night talk show host Conan O'Brien. He's all over the place here, repeating the same gags every time, which gets old really fast.
Oh, right. So, this is the lab. All sorts of labby-looking stuff in here. Lab coats, lab rats. No Labradors, though. I'll get my coat.
You even end up spending quite a bit of time with Daffy Duck as Green Lantern, which again just kills the mood for me. I mean, sure, I get it, it's a game where Cyborg can fool a security camera by turning into a washing machine that shoots lasers, but I mean, there really is a difference between making a joke about the characters and just surrounding them with other stuff just because it also happens to be part of the Warner Brothers empire. I like LEGO Batman, but I don't love it the way that I want to. It definitely delivers on the promise of letting me play with charmingly realized versions of many of my favorite DC heroes and villains, and it even presents a setting with lots of great surprises and challenges. But as a longtime DC fan, I do wish it gave me the chance to dig into more locations and plot elements from the comics, and I could have done without the bizarre cameos. For more on Legos and superheroes, stick with IGN.
We join our heroes in the top secret Batcave as they prepare to tackle the Joker's evil schemes. But something is curiously amiss. Of course, the Batmobile. Luckily, the ever-prepared crime fighters keep spare parts hidden around the Batcave for just such an occasion.